problem, but KINGDRA have got a timing window, and if they can exploit the first 15 minutes of the game and putting themselves in position ready, so he should be perfectly fine. Just backing off. They've got the movement speed actually, so this might be a little bit more problematic than I thought it would be. Calling back the spirit. This should be first blood coming through. One more right click forward. S4 is being targeted down. He doesn't have his boots, and Gorgsy is punishing this. Plasma fuel will give him the vision in terms of experience, and as far as that goes, and now they're going in on him. They managed to get the sprout out, but from the back lines comes Jax with the impale, getting the kill onto Kid, and Big Daddy No-Tail will try and headline. This time it's going to be Kid to do the trick. S4 is trying to body block him up. Actually, no, S4 is trying to run away after he gets a Bantoon, but these treants will come through with the block themselves. One more right click. Gorgsy is on a killing spree, and this man is having an absolutely monstrous game, and he could be the trick for them to win over here, but No-Tail again trying to force them back. Will be able to do so with quite a bit of damage coming out onto Cancel. He needs to be careful. Magic Wand is there. Will end up using it, but do they have any catch to actually catch him out? Wow. And meanwhile, Resolution seems to be the only person who's convincingly winning his lane, and even he's having a counter gang coming into him. Cancel comes through. He's got the stun. He doesn't want to use it just quite yet, and Resolution's trying to fight him off. Will be unsuccessful in doing so now, using the speed to his advantage. But Resolution, it's only a matter of time before he goes down. Oh, nicely done. Interrupts the stomp as well. So Jerax just uses up his Spike Carapace, and with that, Nature's Prophet ultimate will come flying through. Gorgsy gets one. On the backlines is Kid trying to tree up, trying to sprout up. No-Tail survives with a sliver of HP. No-Tail's gonna try and bring him down, but the vision isn't there. Yes, it is. They've got a ward, and they will be able to finish him off. He's gonna have Fly trying to run away from him, but Jerax is here to try and save the day. Sun will land this time around and Cancel. Well, oh, nicely done. Faded comes in because of that ward that they did have to scout out the Nature's Prophet. Faded gets scouted out himself. Jerax will be linked up, but that Spike Carapace will not be helping him at all. Fly comes in with the Dragon form. He doesn't have very much HP to back it up, though in the backlines comes in. Call down on two people. The secondary hit will not even land before No-Tail is also just going to continue to take advantage of all of the neutral crams situated close by. But unfortunately for him, he doesn't realize that now it's going to be a little bit harder now that they have a bit more catch to back it up. Jerax has been scouted out. They've got the sentry ward to be able to do just the movement speed to be able to try and back himself off into a position safer to TP out of, but Jerax with a long range impale will finish him off. I love how he's actually built this as well, and I'll talk about that in a second. Cancel getting stunned up, and well, he's going to go straight up into the Shadow Blade. Comes into use as soon as he gets that right click out. There will be no opportunity to use another Spike Carapace. Dragon Breath is stolen away, and it might be used to finish him off over there. Instead, S4's Firestorm will be just enough to get the last hit. Meanwhile, Stomp comes through. Tinker's going to be caught out. There is a Fiend's Grip ready, and he will use it immediately afterwards, barely keeping himself alive despite the March being there. Somewhat lucky to be the bait. Accepted. Jerax, though, unfortunately for them, they don't realize there's a Shadow Bladed up Dragon Knight in the backline. Sentry Ward is dropped. Cancel is caught out in the backlines. The call down is going on onto the two support heroes who will not be able to give backup, but backup comes in the form of Kid and Gorgsy, who have caught out both S4 and Fly. They take a fall, and on to Resolution they go. This rocket will catch out. Who's it going to catch out? It's going to catch off soon after, but from up top comes the Resolution. He's chucked down. Oh dear. Oh dear, he's just low is where they go. S4 is caught out once again, but they're using so many abilities on him, and they're taking so much damage as a result of that. Gorgsy, BKB's up, is trying to chase up after No-Tail. No-Tail will be going down. He doesn't have the power to laser him down when the BKB is still rolling. Cancel almost gets caught out. Sidesteps the impale and will be able to get his way away to safety. This, oh dear, never mind, take that back. Underlord didn't go down, and he just comes in from the side, combines his Firestorm with the damage from the homing missile, and now it's on to Nature's Prophet. They go. Rubik stole that away. They're able to get, doesn't choose to use it just quite yet. Instead, No-Tail moves forward, will be force stopping through as well. He's gone for a supremely mobile soon after, but I suppose that's just the luxury of not having to defend. Oh dear, not having to defend high ground. Gorgsy almost going down, will be able to get away for a little while longer, but S4 is still in pursuit. That's the force stuffs coming through. Blink forward, force staff forward. This Tinker's got so much mobility, and he will continue to use it. Now the 8 more burst damage, but Meteor Hammer might be interesting to see over there. However, Roshan is being taken down, 600 HP on it, but they want to take this engagement soon enough. However, Alert to fall on the back lines. Cancel wants to go in onto Big Daddy No-Till, but Big Daddy No-Till will be perfectly fine. Aegis is picked up by Resolution. He's in pursuit. The ATOS comes through, and they should be able to finish him off as well soon after. Like I said, he's very tanky, you know. That's the benefit of having a Dragon Knight on your team. He goes invisible once again, but they should be able to finish him off. The gyrocopter and TPing in. Big Daddy No-Till is going through. There's a BKB up from Gorgsy. He wants to take down one with him. He knows he's dead to rights anyway. If he can take down Big Daddy No-Till, maybe at least he can save his teammates. Down this tower, Cancel moves forward. Lincoln's already been triggered. They're initiating onto the Aegis target. This might not be the greatest decision of their lives. Fiend's Grip up as well, but Resolution is not dying. From the backlines comes Skid. They're going to be able to initiate, but counter initiation finally is there. Jerax makes his way over. Meteor Hammer dropping as well. Keeps the Dragon Knight stunned, and Resolution still alive. His Aegis has not gone down. Finds one kill and turns it around. Cancel being caught out. He's getting low. Dragon Knight may be tanky, but he's not enough so to survive. But no detection will mean he can re-engage soon after, as soon as he wants. Maybe S4 will be his target, but Resolution still has got that Aegis with the Immortal. No-Till does not refresh. His blinks back. That's the advantage of the refresh. You can actually blink back despite the 3-second cooldown that should be there. Resolution's had enough. He wants his HP back. He dies on purpose, and now that's the Hex to come through. But immediately there's so many force staffs on everyone called down to follow through. Cancels will be slowed up, and now blinking forward. They're in hot pursuit. Blinking forward. No-Till gets one. No-Till gets two with one. Actually, never mind. Resolution was the one to finish them off with his flak cannon hits. And 26-19, GG is called. 34 minutes in. OG, despite what looked like a shaky start, there later needs to be careful. Mid-game decision. There isn't any classic counter towards the refraction, which is a good thing going in their favor. Will be forced to fight up against Fly, and what is this happening? Cancel actually going in. This could be big if they get the shard trap out. If they can block him in as well, Fly's dead, and he gives over so many souls that they can maybe even turn around to do more damage onto Resolution. That's really coming into play. He wouldn't have died anyway, but still nice over there. Resolution pulls out that refraction. They're re-engaging over here. Cancel's gonna go down though, and this could be two. Never mind. Cancel with 5 HP has to be taken down by Jerax, who comes through with a double. Ruin for his Templar Assassin should she want it. Resolution though is fighting up against Biryu. They've got quite a bit of damage, and if Resolution continues to be slowed down, courtesy of his natural tank ability, but only fine temporarily, turns around. He's trying to get a bit more damage. Biryu is here to trap No-Till into the trees. No-Till will have Geminate attack, not Geminate attack. Shikuchi soon enough. Be careful, No-Till. They've got the target on him. Most of Cancel's action comes through so far via, okay, never mind. Resolution has got his, oh dear, they're gonna be able to catch them both out in this situation. Brings him back, lands him onto Biryu, and one more right click will do the trick. Cancel goes down. Biryu could be, especially considering that it is mostly just a straight up stun and very little else. Jabs is caught out. Aggression from the Weaver. Look at the damage, and the damage is enough for a rainy day. Cancel is hearing it pitter patter down on his roofs, but the pitter patter will stop as Fly, like Bambo's looking for blood and almost gets the shard block over there. Silence comes through. That's a long silence. Remember, it's nighttime. There should be enough time to be able to get the kill on him, but immediately after it just comes off, they can't get the stun. No-Till's barely out of vision, and Stomp will prevent Biryu from TPing away. He almost level 4, but level 3 down at 10 minutes. He's going to be able to get the level 4 soon enough, as soon as, oh my god, how much damage it was farmed. I didn't actually catch that out. There was some action going on, more likely than not. Biryu, nicely done, snowballing out of the coil. Will unfortunately block himself in, though. Biryu has got backup in the form of a stun from Jabs that catches out too, but there's nothing that he can really do. Blink forward, S4's somehow or the other, but Gork is going to be caught out. He doesn't have anything. He's going for the Radiance, and well, he's being pursued up. This Radiance is so far away. It's 2200 gold in towards the Sacred Relic, but if he goes down over here, No-Till can put such a massive dent in his progress. One more right click, time lapse back, and No-Till understands his hero, understands how far he can go, and it doesn't even matter that he dies over there. No-Till's death does not matter anywhere near as much as the fact that Gork now is going to be waiting so much longer for his Radiance. So they're going to be fighting up as well. Moving forward, there comes the Walrus Punch out onto the Puck. Puck won't be going down just quite yet. Finally takes a fall. Biryu is the one to do the job. Gork, though, caught out inside the trees, and Resolution gets a triple in the meanwhile. Down, Resolution to pick it up, unsurprisingly so, has now got the money for the Blink Dagger as well. We were getting very, very far back, making sure that Biryu can't really get away because of that snowball whatsoever. Right click missed uphill. I'm not even sure how the Yule Scepter is considering going in. They've got the TPs, they've got the coil, they've got the summons, they've got everything they need. But Birio's trying to throw a spanner in the works with a nicely timed snowball. They're going to avoid everything. And in the meanwhile, Shadow Fiend is attempting to back off. He's got a lot of movement speed with those Sanj and Yashas. But Resolution with a Melt Strike should be able to finish. Nightstalker's pretty shredded, man. Nightstalker's pretty shredded. Okay, S4 catches out Gork. There's a slow from the Psionic. Tankier build of the Sanj and Yasha, which is understandable in its entirety. S4 catches him out again. Cancels just having to get so aggressive to try and get farm. And Resolution all in the meanwhile while they're taking down the Shadow Fiend. Oh my goodness, Resolution blinking forward. Melt Strike almost takes down Birio on his own. Big Daddy Notel will be able to finish up. Should be him, but even he's hard to take down. His Urn makes him very tanky. Moving forward, they've got the vision. They've got everything they need. Finger comes through onto Jerax. Earth Splitter is going to be there on the back lines. Catches out Birio as well. Gork has gotten 2 kills so far. It's trying to rip into Big Daddy Notel, but Rezo shoots him down from half HP. Cancels doing what he can, but what he can do doesn't seem to be enough as he's being traded off as well for only 2 kills. GG is called. They don't have buyback on cancel. Game will not be coming around for about